Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sims and Strongside here in the booth. Mike, a pleasure to see you, brother. How you feeling?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty good. Just having fun with the telestrator as always, learning new tricks and tips about it.
Pin job that you had going on. I don't know if it was some sort of art mosaic, but definitely a piece for the storybooks. Big matchup coming up now. Optic Gaming versus Team Liquid. Team Liquid looking super strong. Different team at HCS Vegas. Optic Gaming, the green wall. It's a solid brick wall. How do you think Liquid's chances kind of stand up against this team? Because this is, fair enough, it's not your #1 seed, but for me, still the best team in the world at this moment in time.
Yeah, I think Team Liquid, I think they fare up pretty well, though, because, I mean, seeing them take down Team Envious at HCS Las Vegas, I think they have what it takes. It just, are we going to see that strong of a Team Liquid compete here today? Because it does come down to how well they're playing today. Even for Optic Gaming, they're known to kind of have that slow start. If Team Liquid can come in and maybe win game #1 and game #2, obviously that gives them a little bit better of a chance, but Optic Gaming's known to just kind of sweep on back right after a loss or two. But if Team Liquid can take an advantage there, we'll see if they're going to be able to do it. Spartan was in relegation, now he's in finals. How can you not root for this guy?
Well, you know what, speaking of Spartan, let's kick things off with his POV. This is map #1 Championship Sunday. It's going to be capture the flag on truth. Team Liquid going up against Optic Gaming. Spartan getting some early shots in the back and opt to run on that P3 ramp. As soon as he does that, though, Frosty's going to dive on in. Snakebite as well. There's 2 kills coming out of Optic Gaming. Royal 2 eyes on the prize. Sawguy's going to be commonly under the base. Will jump out. Doesn't need that at all because his teammate there, Snakebite, is in the bag to help him out and secure it. It's going to be 3 members going down for just a second. There's another one as well. Mike, look at this team shot. Every time there's one person, 1, 2, 3. OG green wall at the moment. He's absolutely wrecking Liquid's house.
And then you got Frosty capping flag #1 back in the base. You've got Royal 2 with the sword. They're already getting that second flag going, catching these players off spawn. That's 3 down for Team Liquid. Optic Gaming is showing no mercy right now. They are working fast, and they are not letting up right now.
Mother of God, this is a massacre. Liquid getting washed away. Finally, one goes down. Commonly and Penguin putting a couple of kills on the board. Here comes the ground pound. Frosty slams in second flag. 1 minute and 3 seconds. They've got 2 flags in the back of the base. This is a massacre. The moment Liquid, they are getting slaughtered, Mike. There just doesn't seem to be any real aggression or map presence coming out of them.
Yeah, this is not the typical Optic Gaming that we see open up with in a tournament. They have completely revamped what they've done in the past. They are just on fire, and I wouldn't put it past them to just keep up this momentum throughout the rest of the event, because they're just coming in and they're just like, you know what? We're not going to show any mercy. We want to win. We just don't want to even drop a game. I mean, they very well may go without dropping a game this event, and that's something that does not happen very often, Sims. But we're going to stick on board with Frosty here, who's looking to potentially run that 3rd flag, but he'll get taken down in the base. But things have sort of calmed down now. Team Liquid has been able to kind of calm that storm, but right as I say that, you're going to see Optic Gaming pull that flag out towards the pink side. They're taking that down to pink 1. And then you've got Team Liquid on top of that trying to run the flag as well. So we're going to see who will win these last few battles. That could mean all lights out for Team Liquid. That's 2 down for them. You see Penguin just scurrying to get over to pink 1 to get some eyes on the flag. That flag is going to make it around. He isn't going to get that kill either, and Royal 2 is going to go in and check out the spin moves from Royal 2 to cap flag #3 with some serious style.
Mother of God. Did they make that so easy? I mean, I'm looking at the kill feeds here. Liquid had 11 kills. Liquid had 11 kills. The Optic, they had 24.
Oh, man. Everyone in the crowd here was saying, was there a goose? Was there a goose?
That was close.
And it was very close. Commonly did get 1 kill for the breadstick. But what a fast game. You called it at the beginning. First 2 flag caps were within 1 minute and 3 seconds. Optic Gaming literally just coming out the gates so fast. Let's take a look at some of these replays here. I mean, of what replays we can actually look at.
They just made Liquid look like kids. This is still Liquid. I don't care what anybody says. Liquid is top 4 in the world. Right now, they look like they shouldn't even be here.
When you've got Royal 2 just going in style like that, to even do that in a finals tournament, that you know they are just so confident right now.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen... That's something you do for fun when you're playing online, but I mean, right here in the finals tournament, they are feeling so confident. Nothing is going to stop these guys, is what it looks like right now. We'll see if Team Liquid can answer back in Game 2. But Sims, what do you think?
Well, honestly, you kind of saw Snake back there with a little book in his hand. They made it that simple. It's time to do some homework. He's got time to just chill and do other jobs while waiting for this next game to kick up. But I'm going to say, right, you know, Liquid, you're going to be so demoralized after that. There's no other better way to put it. The demoralization of getting completely trashed, and it was trashed on that map, is going to knock you back. It's really going to put a spanner in the works. You've got to kind of get a clear focus now, clear your head, clear your mind. You're going into Plaza on Slayer. Mike, Optic Gaming, this is the green wall. It stands strong. It is a super powerful thing. How do you chip away at it? On a map like Plaza Slayer, how do you break down the wall?
You got to get control of that sniper. You cannot let them get sniper. I mean, Optic Gaming is infamous for controlling around the sniper area, controlling the loop. Once they get those two and you're stuck in cafe and you're stuck in yard, there is no hope for you. And they will just pull away, and you're just going to fall behind, and there's literally nothing you can do. It's so hard to make a comeback against Optic Gaming because they capitalize on all their pushes. They don't let any kills really go to waste when they're playing at the top of their game, and they just make every single push, every single kill count.
Straight off the spawn then with Frosty is going to opt to run over two sniper rifles there. Pre-grenades are going to go in, see if we get any hit markers, and look at that. Swipes the snipe, dives straight down to stairwell, and they're going to rotate this one back to light rifle. No one's picked up the OS at the moment. They're going to use it as bait. However, a couple of shots are coming in. Spots one face, doesn't land and doesn't connect with the shot there, unfortunately. OS though, still up. No one's actually dive bombed into that one.
Actually, Royal 2, as you say that, will pick up over shield. And that's a pretty late OS as well. I mean, that was a good 30 seconds until that overshield was picked up. Surprised that no one from Team Liquid made an attempt, and Optic Gaming just used it as bait. Now that's going to be 2 down from Team Liquid as Optic Gaming pulls away 7-1. You're not feeling good when you're Team Liquid. No. Frosty's got the sniper. They're just now getting into perfect form. They've got sniper in the perfect spot.
Look at this though, Mike. You can see now where Frosty is. He's rotating on snipe. 2 of his teammates, fair enough, one was taken down there. I believe it was actually, no, it's going to be Royal 2 and Lethal as well. They'll take down 2 in the cafe. They'll take back cafe control. This is the good thing about the player outlines. We can see what happens breaking down the map. And look at this pincer. 1, 2, 3, 4 members on your screen of Team Liquid. Optic Gaming collapsing in on them. Frosty, so confident with the sniper rifle. He's not even bothered about overextending. Shoots 1 bullet, will connect. Unfortunately, Lethal is taken down though by Rain with the BI. I can see it in the kill feed. Frosty says, you know what? A few of my teammates are down. Let's run away with this. At the moment, I'm getting chased around. We caught for 1 player on the radar there, but he does have teammate support. The rotation of Optic Gaming right now is why they are doubling the scoreline of Team Liquid.
If I've ever seen a dipsy doodle, Frosty just created the ultimate dipsy doodle, just all around the map, just jumping up and sneaking through windows, getting out of dodge and staying somewhere safe. He does spot this player here, hits the snapshot, finds a second player. He is weak, kind of dancing back and forth. Frosty will get the finish and finally get taken down. Team Liquid showing some life though, bringing themselves back into it, only down by 5 now. Now over to Spartan the dog.
See, most people you'll see will just crouch around and kind of wait and bait, but he just stands against the wall, hides the sniper rifle, stands there so he doesn't poke out, waits for someone to fall straight into the line of sight from him. I want to move on to someone else on Team Liquid, but everyone seems to be dead, so we're going to have to go over to Optic Gaming. 18-12, finally, sniper rifle control coming out of the hands of Team Liquid. That's going to be Rain camping up on top goal. I think he's actually picked up a second one as well, so signs of life here on Plaza. 19-15, current scoreline. Rain there again, unfortunately poking out a little bit too far. Royal 2 is forced to push backwards. Grenade goes in, but he does go down. Let's have a look at Penguin's POV. He's getting challenged hard by Snakebite. Will be forced back into the cafe. Just going to get his shields back for a second. And now we're going to be checking up. You saw it down there. The sniper rifle is about to poke up. But look at Optic Gaming, Mac. They're all set up. You got one on S4. You got one on S3. Wouldn't surprise me if someone else was down on S2. They have sniper locked. And unfortunately, it's in the hands of Royal 2.
That's the person on the other team. Actually, anybody on Optic Gaming, you're going to be fearful when they have the sniper. Let's jump into observer mode, though, see what Royal 2 is doing and where these players are going to be pushing from. But kind of back to what we were saying, you always see Optic Gaming really trying to stay and keep control of the sniper area and try and keep control of that loop. But that's the first thing Team Liquid made sure that they pushed on. They were able to take control of the loop, pick up a couple kills. You're going to see Snakebite fall in the kill feed, and slowly Team Liquid are picking up kills and trying to make their way around the map to get over to Sniper. But as they do that, Royal 2 counters it with a flank into Yard. I mean, these guys are just
That's disgusting.
Making the most insane and perfect plays, just absolutely knowing where everyone is on the map at any time and knowing where to push at the perfect times.
We're going to see Liquid coming off the respawn there. They've got 2 over in Cafe. We've got 1 advancing top mid as well. He's hiding around the corner. Hopefully that OS will be popping soon for them and trying to make something of it. You know, they're only down by 7 in this game. Tags up 1 there. Royal 2 comes in, whips out his Magnum, gets the headshot on that one. We're going to see Rain dropping in gold as well. He says, no, don't go in, my friend. You don't want to lose your face. Just back off for a second. More than likely trying to attack this guy from below. Tags up 1 again, so they know exactly where he is. But, you know, Royal 2 here, Mike, they can't push him. From where he is, he's single-handedly forcing them back into Cafe.
And he had his teammate to the right as well, blocking that push so they couldn't push from the BR. Yeah, the lethal goes down over here, but they still have yet to make it over to Royal 2. They are the green wall protecting Royal 2 right now, so they can't give away that sniper. And Royal 2 is just sitting back, just hanging out, picking up kills when they kind of come into his sight line.
Seems to be pretty here. We're going to be teeing up an Optic Gaming listening very, very shortly because things have kind of slowed down and we are just going to carry on watching until Royal 2 does drop down. Tanks up 1 there top middle. Finally, a little bit of pressure coming out. He is forced downwards, has no shields whatsoever. You know what, guys? Instead of listening to us, we do have 1 death coming out of the Optic Gaming players. Let's take a look at Lethal's POV, dive on into a listening and have a listen to what they've got to say.
Remember, they have snipe, guys. They have snipe. Or Cheech. Snipe skill, Cheech.
Snipe really weak. We're gonna push. We should push. One's in yard. Push.
Are we going? Are we going?
Yeah, we're going. I'm pushing yard. I'm flying. Top yellow, under yellow. Yard absolute.
I got one. Alright, we're going now. We're going.
After yard again. 2 flowers. One's absolute. 2 flowers.
They made it out? Yeah, they're rotating with snipe. Remember, they still have snipe as well.
Alright, let's get the snipe. Yo, we should. You guys want to push? You guys want to push? Nice. Yo, you guys want to push Cafe? I have a snipe.
You just go.
They're all there. I'm pushing flowers.
You have no help.
I'm gonna die. Flowers come. Two flowers. I'm gonna jump out.
Nice, guys.
Push it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shield though.
I'm going. You snipe still up.
I have a snipe.
Hotel. Flowers.
Rain has snipe. Rain has snipe left.
Nice kill. Grab this.
Nice, guys. Remember, they still have snipe. We have a snipe now.
LR, one shot.
I can't see all.
Come to us.
18. Next OB's 18. Let's just make sure we keep talking for right now.
I think there's one sniping poster.
Posters sniping.
EJ has a snipe as well, guys. BJ has a snipe.
I'm sitting back, Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
No shield bomb close. On LR sniping.
18 is over. 18 is over.
They have control. We need to get
Brad, 18.
No shield LR.
Backed up.
I'm gonna nade off.
They're gonna contest OS. It's at 18, guys.
Driveway top yellow.
Watch out, guys.
Top yellow.
I got one.
Top yellow. Any second now.
I'll get the guy.
He's up now.
I'm going for OS.
Nice, Brad. Good shit.
Nice. Yo, let's push loop.
Push. Cafe, go in flowers. I think.
Driveway sniping.
I'm looking. I got him. He's coming to you, Peter.
Nice. We have sniper.
Pushing flowers. Watching your back.
Alright, we have a snipe now. No free deaths. No free deaths.
I'm with you. I'm gonna push. Alright. Yeah, I got a beat down.
We're pushing.
Absolutely dead.
Nice. We have numbers.
Two cafe.
PJ still has snipe. PJ still has snipe as well. Nice.
Three. And top side, PJ.
Where's last guy?
I'm pushing. I'm flying.
Yeah, fly.
Snakebite taking faces, taking no names, and giving no respect whatsoever. 47-36, your current scoreline. Optic Gaming with an 11-kill lead. And once again, it just feels like the whole wall. Oh, get wrecked, my friend. This is just This is insane. Optic Gaming, 20 kills. A nice 20 fat bomb I saw at the top there for one of the players. Only one more kill will seal the deal. Let's jump on board with Royal 2's POV. He's flanking around at goal. Grenades are going thick and fast. Rain comes out. There it is, coming out of Snakebite. GG, no re. Once again, Optic, the machine, the wall is just in full force. And I'm going to say, Mike, the one thing about this team, they're just so calm and composed.
Yeah, I mean, listening to their call-outs, they're just, no free deaths, guys, no free deaths. Hey, there's a guy coming here. Oh, he's right on me. Like, they're never not aware of what's happening on the map. Their teamwork is instant. The times where you do see a little bit of surprise, Snakebite was like, oh, there's a guy on me. He punches, he melees the guy, and instantly has a teammate finish him off with a headshot. Instantly. There was no time. And Snakebite, the stone cold killer, with 21 kills, 5 assists, and 10 deaths. This just shows that anyone on Optic Gaming can go off at any time. He hits a triple kill on top of that, but every player on Optic Gaming is a phenomenal player, and you have to put them as some of the best in the game. I know Hook's put into there. If you had to choose top 5 players, would all 4 of Optic Gaming be in that top 5?
Oh, 110%. You got to look at it, and it's kind of like same back in Europe, you know, Fabi. It's 4 of the 5 arguably best players in Europe. Exactly the same here. They are the best of the best. They are the kings under the mountain. They are the prodigy. They're the ones that want to set this record. On your screen right now, one man. He's a myth. He's an absolute legend. He goes by the name of Lethal. We caught up with him yesterday. Had a quick catch up to see how he's prepared for this event. Let's take a look at the VT and have to hear what he's got to say.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Strongside, and I'm here with Lethal from Optic Gaming. We're at the finals. You guys are getting ready to play here against Team Liquid. How do you feel?
Well, I feel tired right now. It's still the AM hours. I'm not used to that. But, you know, we're watching straight Envy right now. But I think we're feeling pretty good. But not overlooking Liquid.
So you're saying you're still feeling tired. Why is that? Tell us a little bit about the gamer schedule. I've been there before, so let the fans know and the viewers know what that schedule looks like.
Well, I mean, see, the AM hours are really the PM hours. So when you're up in the AM, like the normal AM hours, like you wake up and it says AM, that doesn't really fit with my whole REM cycle. My beauty sleep is ruined.
So now looking forward, kind of going, let's say you make it to the finals, and previously you guys haven't lost a single game in the grand finals. Is that on your mind? Are you guys trying to keep that trend going, or you're just not really focused on it, you're just focused on the win?
Honestly, we haven't been focused on that ever. It just happened. Like after a couple events, we're like, wow, we kind of 4-0 these guys in the finals, huh? So, you know, if I had it my way, I would just 4-0 them because, you know, easy. You get to the finals, less stress, you just coast through, easy payday.
Yeah.
So it's not on my teammates' mind, and I'm trying to keep it off my mind.
All right, Lethal, is there anything you want to say to your fans or viewers at home?
No, just green wall, brisk mate, and snipe down, watch your face.
Oh, snap. All right, guys, back to you.
What an incredible interview that was. He's talking about mute sleep, let's be honest, this man needs as much as possible.
Call out snipe down as well. They said snipe down, watch your face. It's coming for him.
That's going to be the matchup that everyone's looking forward to, right? You know, it's the console wars. We keep seeing Optic Gaming and Envious across. You know, you look at Gears of War, you look at Call of Duty. This is all we ever see, NV versus Greenwald, time and time again. And today is where we said that. Can Envious, that's the big storyline, can they topple this green wall? At the moment, it's hella looking strong. I think they're going to be in deep waters. But saying that, you know, Envious, they got the 4-0 over on Straight Ripon. Anything is possible. Let's see how, most importantly, Liquid are going to answer back. They are very close at the moment to losing 3 maps in a row. We're moving into an Eden Stronghold. Everybody, welcome along. It's my pleasure to bring you today Championship Sunday. Remember to tweet the street, use the hashtag HCS if you're watching in Twitch, if you're watching over on Facebook, if you're watching in the Team Beyond chat as well. Shout out to all you guys at home, everybody in the audience. This is the North American Fall Season Pro League Finals. It is my pleasure to bring you right now on your screen Team Liquid versus Optic Gaming.
All right, we're kicking things off with Royal 2, but he does go down, so let's move on over to Snakebite. Both teams do have a control of one stronghold, that one up at Nest. is still yet to be captured, though, over by Commonly. Commonly was able to get rockets and overshield, so this is looking like this will be a good start here off the rip of the match in favor of Team Liquid. Let's see if they can get control here, even with those rockets barely skating away and staying alive there. They're able to get some control, but now they have the trip cap. If Commonly can make it over here quickly to get that kill, he does, and they're going to keep hold of the 3 strongholds.
Bringing some of the stats up for Commonly there in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Commonly will be forced to back off. Thankfully, he had the OS, but now he has gone down. Still triple cap in full swing, racking up some serious points, 16-0, putting pressure on the green one, which is exactly what they need to be doing. Red Nest will, however, get transferred. It's down to Penguin to make something happen on that one, but he needs to keep his eyes on the prize, which is currently is Catwalk. We got Commonly up there as well. He is getting grenaded thick and fast. 2 members. Gets a breather for just a second as Frosty didn't catch him straight off the whim. But here comes Snakebite. Team Captain takes down Rain. There's the double, looking for the triple. It's in the window. Pop goes the Weasel. There's the triple, my friends. Another grenade's coming in as well, just making sure that no one's spawning over there. If they do, they're going to land on a nice, big, fat blue bomb.
And now we see the trip cap out of Optic Gaming. Here we go, folks. Optic Gaming now turning on the heat. They always are known to start slow in Strongholds, and they just turn on the fire and just bring the game back with no problem at all. Now only down 15-24, but that's going to be 2 down for Optic Gaming, 3 down for Team Liquid. Let's see if Optic Gaming can keep these 3 Strongholds in their possession for a little bit longer, and potentially throughout the rest of the game. We've seen that done before in the past by these guys. Nice perfect kill from Lethal with the light rifle, zoomed in, gives him the 3-shot kill, overshields up, and look at that with the rockets, picks up the OS. That's your man Snakebite. He's going on a tear now, just continuing what he was just doing from game 1, trying to quickly get up to the top catwalk to stop this cap. Does get the kill. That's 2 down for Team Liquid, but we do have Spartan with the camo. So he's getting pegged. Let's see if he can find Spartan. Spartan does go down, though, over by the turbine. Optic Gaming still holding on strong to all 3 of the strongholds. Look at the teamwork and call-outs. Phenomenal right
Finally,
now.
they're kind of making something happen, though, Mike. They're getting the kills, but, you know, they're not getting the strongholds, and it's not a game of Slayer, and it just absolutely mesmerizes me how Optic Gaming can go from being triple capped on themselves, instant triple kill coming out of Snakebite, bang, the whole map, the whole game is just tossed on its head. Liquid still well and truly in the game, though. They're not down by much, about 30 to 40 points there. They can bring this back quite easily. It's only ticking up at 1 point per second due to the fact they only have 2 plots. Unfortunately, though, it's Royal 2. They really need to move this man. Look at this, Mike. He's just currently like a pillar watching Catwalk, watching Nest. We talked before how important these 2 platforms are. And while he's standing firm, while he is this watchtower of a player, they're not going to be able to get either of those plots.
And while he's doing that, his teammates are just running around those key point areas and picking up the kills as well. So no one from Team Liquid can run into Catwalk. Nobody can make themselves visible across the map because Royal 2 is going to get you weak. But if you go anywhere else, look at this. You've got 2 players from Optic Gaming just tag teaming everyone that comes into the security room, making it impossible for anyone to push out of blue. Team Liquid has been now stuck in blue base, trying to fight their way out, and is having such a difficult time. On top of that, we have Snakebite, who has the rockets again. Let's actually move on over to Snakebite as we see Royal 2 fall, and now will they be able to get that overshield? Team Liquid does get the OS, and I believe picks up the rockets as well. So let's see if they can turn this around now. Optic Gaming still in control with 2 strongholds. Penguin's already got control of Blue Bend, and he is heading back here. No attempt to go for another stronghold.
It's questionable when you've got 2 rockets and you've got an OS and you're down so much, then why wouldn't you push forward? This is exactly what they need to be doing. However, he definitely had the call, Mike, because they at least transferred Nest back. The rockets are going to go in. He has no shields whatsoever. Be surprised if he pokes up, which is a little bit unfortunate as he does. We'll move on to Commonly's POV, sticking on a one-on-one battle with Lethal, and he does win it. Spartan as well down in the kill feed will take out Snakebite. So, a little bit of ground coming here out of Team Liquid, but unfortunately, it's going to be the bend going back in the favor of the green wall. They're pushing the triple cap, and that, my friends, could possibly be GG. As soon as I say that, they do at least answer back with 1 as they do recapture Blue Bend. Spartan trying to rotate back. TJ, that's going to be Lethal, comes in as well. Snakebite's there. They're going to put the cap, seal the deal. Optic Gaming just showing how Halo 5 is played in perfect precision format.
absolutely incredible. Seeing how well these guys play together is just absolutely insane. I mean, they're all on the exact same page, working together, all their moves, everything they do is just down to the T.
Yeah.
And these guys, I mean, it's just,
It's insane. I mean, look
what
at that
these
snake
guys
bite
have
again.
done in the past and are still doing, the consistency. Normally, you see a team, they reign for a while throughout a game, but they always fall. These guys have just kept going, and people have questioned, are these guys going to be able to keep this type of intensity and keep up the wins going constantly? And these guys are showing like they don't even have a weakness. These guys are still going, and honestly, we may see them go the entire tournament without dropping a game. That is a possibility. Obviously, they still have Team Envious to play. It's a double elimination bracket, but I'm just saying, it's starting off like they're on that road to success.
Dadbime dropping back-to-back triple kills. Take a look at the kills across both teams. 35 in favor of Optic Gaming, 27 over on the hands of Team Liquid. So you know what, Mike, they won actually. It was only 7 kills. They were not massively outslayed. Power weapon pickups. You look over at Team Liquid, they had actually more power weapon pickups. They had, sorry, power-up pickups, they had 4. Whereas on the opposing side, it was only 2 from Optic Gaming. So definitely kills and power-ups don't tell the full story. Just the precision teamwork of this well-oiled machine. It's a 5-man army. That's exactly what it is. When you try and take down one of these players, you've got to be careful, because there is, without question, there's always another member of Optic Gaming just waiting, ready to either clean you up or assist every time.
All right, let's take a look at their overall league record from regular season play. You're seeing that there. They won 11 out of their 14 matches, which in turn led to a 36 map win count and only 19 map loss count. So definitely when you're talking about win-loss percentage-wise, they're kind of stepping it up here at the finals, which they're known to do. It's kind of, these guys obviously, when you talk to Royal 2, he loves being in the environment at the event. He loves competing, having all eyes on their team, and just feeling that pressure and feeling that excitement of being crowned, potentially being crowned the best in North America again.
Well, Team Liquid staring down the barrel of a loser bracket run. They are close to it. They need to take this map. It's going to be capture the flag on Fathom. Mike, you know what I think would be good? I think kicking this one off, we want to get in the heads of Team Liquid. You know, they are not having the best of series right here against Optic Gaming. Let's jump on into a list in here, how they're going to pull this one out of the bag.
I'm really weak. Watch our back. Just watch my back. Alright, I'm watching your back.
The bridge.
Looking at it. I'm looking their silo. I'm going their silo. Bridge, guys. Weak their bridge.
He's
there bridge with their forge. I'm gonna die. Snake bite. Watch our bridge, guys. Camel's there. Two on me. Their silo. Archery now. Okay, I'm pushing our garage then, Tim.
Okay. I killed Real guy.
Okay. I'm coming to you.
I'm going down their tree. They're gonna go for it right away.
I'm pushing our elbow.
He's their tree right now.
Is there anyone in our tree?
Got Real guy.
Alright, there might be on their team. Not us. Don't see one shot their silo side. Our tree. I'm sitting on the tree ledge with Rail.
There's a guy top middle.
Amy, there's a guy on our tree now. Our nades one shot. Look at him. Our pit and our elbow, guys. I saw they're gonna be weak. I'm trying to look for it. Our elbow went down, Royal too. Their wall. I'm soaring at it. I got our elbow. Still wall. Still. Dead. Snake bite is a fucking Rail.
He's gonna go there.
Still here. Waste one. Silo.
Going to our tree.
Okay, I'm with you, Zane. I can push Silo side out. Zane, go Silo. I have Okay, perfect. Come in weak, Frosty. I'm looking. Holy shit. I'm in still. Silo weak with Tom in one. I got Frosty. Nice. Snake bites our Silo. Try to push their bridge again. Yeah, he's the other Silo. Where's Zane? One shot. We got me. Still fucking Silo.
Sitting there, Silo. One shot coming.
Silo's going.
One shot their wall.
They're jump up right now.
Stay alive. Our porch, I think.
Our
porch, one shot.
Middle.
Trying to open it.
Come in really weak.
I'll kill Snake bite.
Two Tom in.
Get our tree.
One's our front base. I think I heard it. Going towards our jet. Our pit right now.
Roll two's
looking fit.
like our bridge.
Our elbow, guys. Our elbow.
Got elbow. I'm gonna jump Tom in.
Get our tree. Just go rush.
I'm going Tom in.
Roll two should be around there somewhere. He's on it.
He's here. He's there. He's sitting there. Setting our nades. And our front base crouching.
I'll give him a second.
Our nades and our tree.
With our core. Our elbow to flag. Our elbow to flag. Our elbow right now. Our flag now and our front base. You guys need to OE. Flag's going quick. Our front base was shot. Royal 2. Dude, can you get to their flag? I have rail here.
I'm
going their elbow. I'm going their elbow.
Camo's 39, guys.
Once their porch lethal, I'm gonna nade him.
I'm looking for it.
Porch one shot, he should die.
Camo is up.
Come in, dude. In their silo crouch. I killed one. Camo's still up. Shot their front base. Frosty one shot their pit.
Jump in tree bridge.
Shot Frosty.
Tree bridge.
I might die.
He's going for camo.
Got it. He's weak. Hammy, I'm running. I died. They're porch, Hammy. They're porch on you. 2 of them. 2 on Hammy. Okay, they're going elbow. Can you give me a death? I have no death cam. Not already in their tree on me. But they have. Reek their tree Frosty. He's coming. Our silo. Yeah, he's come back. I'll tell you what he's doing. Hammy, I'm gonna go. I'm here, Hammy. Oh, I got hit by a pulse nade. I might die. They're gonna start camo. I got fucking killed by that pulse. Our bridge rubbing our front base. Our front base. Lethal. 2 on our flag. 2 on our flag, guys.
We gotta kill the spawner.
Yeah. I'll tell you when he spawns.
I mean, the one thing I've got to take from that, Mike, it just feels a little bit messy and a little bit chaotic when you listen to the players. It's, you know, it's like he's got this weapon, he's got that weapon. Why is he still alive? Why is he still here? He's still one shot. He's still one shot, and it's just constantly the same over and over again. And in comparison, you know, to the Optic gaming listening, it was calm, it was composed, and honestly, it was just so much better communication-wise, and it kind of shows in the gameplay.
Yeah, and we're about to see Royal 2 potentially get this flag going in here. Optic Gaming trying to go up 1-0, get that return, and the flag is in. Can they get it? Yes, they do. Optic Gaming going up 1-0 here, looking to close this out quickly in a 4-0 fashion. And yeah, definitely talking about Team Liquid's team chatter. It seems a little bit chaotic, a little bit rushed. Definitely it doesn't feel like they have, they don't have a plan. It's like they may have had a plan, but now they're getting kind of thrown all over the place, maybe a little bit worried and confused, and trying to just pull this all together because it's a lot of pressure right now. I mean, you're playing against Optic Gaming. You're here at the finals, but Commonly's able to pick up a double kill. It's going to take a lot of slaying power, though, from Team Liquid if they're going to want to capture this flag. Fathom CTF is a very hard map to capture a flag on. Everything has to just be in the perfect spot at the perfect time. You've got to be watching your spawns. You've got to be watching those routes of where those players could spawn and potentially make it into your base. So it just takes a lot of slaying power to get that flag all the way back and hold Optic Gaming off.
Still well and truly in it, though. They're only down by 1. Optic Gaming 34 kills. Currently Team Liquid 28 kills. So only outslayed by 6. Everything's still to play for. Frosty coming in from Silo. Takes down Will. Drill Rain to take him out with the BR. Finds Commonly creeping around. Bottom mid. Grenade goes in. Takes him out as well. Spots Spartan top mid. There's the double. Won't manage to challenge for the triple as Rain pinces him from the window, so he will drop. Snakebite runs through pit. He's going to try and fill the shoes of where Frosty kind of left off, just hovering around. I think this may be 3, 4, 5 times, Mike, we've just seen Snakebite hanging around Silo, just with this light rifle, just drilling Liquid off the spawn, looking in the window, looking when they're running garage. And look at that. He knows he has to back down, and he does it. And finally, he will drop, but how long has he been there, and how much of a nuisance and pressure has he applied? Probably a triple killing out of Royal 2. Curse of the caster there actually misses his shot. That's going to be Penguin picking up a double. Commonly steps into his shoes to try and take control of top mid, but as soon as he falls down, he just lands in the sights of Lethal, who actually gets taken out by Rain across the map. So we'll see who else is actually alive. It's going to be Spartan. Finally, they've got the railgun. Can they make something happen? He's anchoring down here at the silo, but he does need some support because, you know, he's kind of on his own. I've got to say, Mike, everyone else seems to be simply dead.
Well, he only has 1 shot left in the railgun, able to pick up the double kill. New railgun is up. Camo will be up in 30 seconds. If they can get control of these, stay alive. Nice. There you got it. 2 down for Optic Gaming. Big team play there from Penguin to keep Spartan alive with that railgun. This is their chance. They're in place. They're top middle. They're over by the vat. You've got Spartan pushing in through the front of the base, watching the window spawns. But right as I say that, Penguin falls and Rain falls. Optic Gaming was trapped into their base, made it out into the treehouse, and what looked like it was going to be a good push from Team Liquid, Optic Gaming just punished Team Liquid for maybe a minor mistake that happened on the other side of the map.
Oh, so close. Manages to survive there, but yeah, I mean, Spartan, don't get me wrong, he wasted 3 bullets at the start, finally got one. Personally, I'm a big fan of taking that railgun top middle. Penguin does, unfortunately, actually kill one, but then falls straight off the map. And
Went for a swim.
Yeah, well, why not? It's Liquid. He clearly enjoys being in water, so he's going to dive down there. Commonly, he's going to pressure onto Lethal. He knows for a fact someone's around the corner, drops the Tangerine on the floor. Thankfully, Spartan will opt to go for the Tangerine. Does make him weak, so get the trade out there. Royal 2 again with that light rifle, just drilling people across the map. It's time and time again, but this is kind of the meta of the map, right? These light rifles in the window, they are such a super strong weapon, especially when you scope in, Mike. 3 shots and the player is dead.
So by Tangerine, the fruit, the Tangerine fruit, you mean the splinter grenade, correct?
That would be that one, yes. You know, being a big orange thing that kind of splatters everywhere when you throw it.
Yeah, all right.
You see the analogy?
I see that.
You liking it?
I like it. I'm digging it.
Perfect.
So the Tangerine. So, all right, let's stay on board with Royal 2. Team Liquid has a player go down. But Optic Gaming, it doesn't seem like they've really been attempting to go for another flag. They've just been kind of holding off Team Liquid. But right as I say that, look at this. You've got 2 players flying in, but Lethal and Frosty go down as they try and make that push. And a flag is actually being moved on the other side. That's going to be Spartan the dog. Spartan has got the flag in the treehouse. He's got to hope that there's a teammate nearby that's not going to be able to get that return, but Optic Gaming does get that flag return. So not too much time left, less than 4 minutes. He got some time to make a few more good pushes, but it's tough to get in those perfect situations. That's going to be 2 down for Team Liquid again. If they can pick up this kill on the Optic Gaming side, big kill from Royal 2. It looks like they now may be making their descent into the base of Team Liquid, looking to potentially get a second flag cap. But at the same time, they're going to be weary because they don't want to go all 4 down and then allow Team Liquid just an easy, not a counter cap, but just an easy push back into their base since they're able to get all 4 of them down. Now down to 3 minutes though, Sims.
Does have some support from his left and right though. Waiting for that perfect time to push. We got 1 player up in Treehouse. We're going to see a player fall. Going to be commonly taking out Lethal. Snakeback takes out Rain as well. Frosty will take out Spartan. Last player's up there, and with that kill, Optic Gaming, they crossed the 65 kill mark. At the moment, Optic just seem to be absolutely dominating this on kills and map presence. Liquid, again, just, you know, they keep making it out there, but every time they get around that silo area, which is what Optic's doing perfectly, by the way, every time we looked at Snakebite. Oh, look, what a surprise, Mike. Look at where he is, pinning Liquid back into the base. Perfect. Penguin tries to get it to him, and he gets 5 and put back on the floor. Frosty will drop down as well. But at the moment, they're just keeping them pinned inside the base. They can't really do anything more. There's 2 minutes left in the game. But you know what, Mike? There's a flag being moved.
Yep, and Spartan's got some cover fire here, but over on the other side, Optic Gaming does get a pull, and that's Snakebite, who snuck into the base of Team Liquid and got a flag pull out of there. Penguin falls. You've got 3 players down now from Team Liquid. It looks like Optic Gaming might be able to get that return and get this flag in. They got the return. Snakebite taking his time. He knows there's a player in his base that's commonly down to 1 shot, 2 down, 3 down for Team Liquid. That's going to be all 4 down for Team Liquid. Optic Gaming getting the return and getting that second capture, going up 2-0. Not looking good for Team Liquid right now. They're going to have to cap 2 flags in under a minute and 30 seconds, which I don't think I've ever seen done.
So we'll stick with Team Captain Snakebite through the respawn, but yeah.
I don't think I've seen done on Fathom.
Yeah,
we saw it on Truth just moments ago, but I don't think I've ever seen that happen on Fathom.
These perfects, man. The shot is just so dominant coming out of this dude. He's absolutely incredible. Leading the charge here for Optic Gaming, leading his team to what more than likely will be a victory as we approach 1 minute remaining. Another perfect. That's pretty much back to back. Just smacking Liquid around as if they're kids. Can he grab another one? Almost does fall down. Did have some support. Royal 2 with the camo and the storm rifle. One of the most deadliest combos in Halo 5. We see it causing havoc time and time again. 45-second remaining. This is looking all but done unless some kind of miracle comes out for Team Liquid. They would literally need perfect precision, back-to-back captures. Spartan and Rain in the kill feed. 1, 2, 3 members of Liquid inside Optic Gaming. It's go time though, baby. They've got to do this now. They've got to run it. They can't stop. Go, go, go. If they want to try and tie this one up and force overtime, the flag is being moved. It's creeping below him. Going to take the attic route. I do like this, but look at that play coming out of Royal 2, man. He just patiently waited. Says, you know what? Unfortunately missed the beat down. 10 seconds remaining. Commonly drops down from the air. He's going to seal the deal on that one. 6-5. We're counting the clock down. Unfortunately, Team Liquid get washed away. They are going to be looking at the loser bracket run. They drop down, and unfortunately, they'll be facing off against Straight Ripper. But congratulations to Optic Gaming, the green wall proving why currently it is the #1 in the world right now. These players are truly incredible, Mike.
Yeah, these guys putting on a show easily in that game #1 and then just cruising on through the rest of the series. So we've seen Team Envious start off with a 4-0 against Straight Rippin', and now Optic Gaming with a 4-0 versus Team Liquid. It is a battle of the Titans going in to the winners finals, which is going to be the match we are all waiting to see. After HCS Las Vegas, you heard it from those players. They just want to play Optic Gaming. They want to have a chance at taking them off their throne, and we are going to get to see that. Obviously, it will only be to who gets knocked into the losers bracket, but we've all been waiting for the Optic Gaming and Team Envious matchup.
Just looking at some of the kills there, we had Liquid with 75 in total. We saw across the side on Optic Gaming 89, almost hitting the 90 bomb. Looking at the power-ups, it was Team Liquid with 4 power-up pickups. On the opposing side, Optic Gaming only with 2. Certainly that did not show in any way, shape or form. 2-0, they finished map #4, Fathom CTF, and they are the champions. They will be going forward to the winners final. But I do believe we have an interview down on the floor. Gentlemen, it's over to you.
Thank you, Sims. I'm on the floor with Royal 2, who just won this first match in dominating fashion. I think we all expected, or most of us expected, Optic win, but possibly not that quick. Can you walk us through that Truth CTF game, which you guys won in what felt like 3 minutes?
Honestly, every time we play a first map in a scrim online, we literally go down 2-0, exactly. But it was like, I guess it's the opposite on LAN, so I don't know, we were just pretty happy with that because online it seems to be kind of nonsense. I don't know what goes on online, but it was like the opposite, so yeah, it was really good for us.
So that's something that we've seen with a lot of other squads, someone like Allegiance, where they seem to be a different team when they're playing online compared to at these live events. What's the biggest difference for Optic when they get to these live events? Is it the closed network connection? Is it the adrenaline and what's on the line?
Definitely, we just played in so many tournaments, it's just like kind of home for us. And especially since I live in the middle of nowhere, aka Canada, the internet there is like terrible. So playing here is just, it's amazing, and I think it's just a huge advantage.
Awesome. So up next, we're going to see, well, not this very next match, but we're eventually going to see this Optic versus Envy matchup. I'm assuming this is a match you guys are prepared for. What are you looking to do in order to shut down Envious?
I think just play how we normally play. Obviously, we played them at the 2 tournaments ago, and we just beat them 3 times in 3 series. So I think we just play how we normally play, and we should be fine.
Awesome. Well, congrats again. We're going to go a quick commercial break. When we come back, we got some more great Halo action.